Alrighty, we should be live. Let's get that music on. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Something came up, but I'm ready now. We're doing a live guide today. I'll try to do this guide form. If you guys missed it, I think it was 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. Started a full takeover for Dr. King Schultz. We got him all gear age 21. It's a very high level account when it comes to his heroes, and definitely getting there with all the other great things. So we're gonna see how far we can push him in Guild Boss. 50k, of course, would be pretty sweet and a lot of fun, but we're gonna be limited by the accounts. We'll do absolutely whatever we can and push this thing to the max. Then at the end, I'm gonna head over into all his gear raids, keeping all his best gear on the Guild Boss heroes, and then we're gonna go use his other gear and take advantage of Power of Dominance to reset all 3 of his autos. So that's very much the plan, guys. Anybody that's watching it live, please let me know how the levels are and confirm that we're live and we're good to go. And then we're going to do this thing. So let's get into it. I'm going to take everything apart so I can build this thing from scratch. I know he does have A5 Hex, so that means we got to go Aracha or we got to go Twin Fiend. We got to go an Infernal Comp or Piercer Comp. Definitely we're going to go Piercer Comp here. A0 Twin Fiend, I'm not too thrilled about it. But A5 Hex with Aracha, that's pretty sweet. He's going to have Bonded Silas as well. So heroes-wise, we're looking amazing. Let's take a little peek at our Nightmare units. We have the makings of a really strong Nightmare squad, so I'm leaning towards that, but I will take a peek at Infernals. It's close. He does have Zilly. I think we got to go Infernal, because we got the A5 Pyros. I very much am a fan of Pyros over A0 Twin Fiend, so that is what we shall do. I'll get something like this going. Obviously, we bring Dolores. That might be sufficient for our Infernals. For anyone who doesn't know, it's listed. It is listed in Focus Fire for Pyros and Twin Fiend that it doesn't count healers, but it does. Everything we've found and been reported from testing and people checking game files, it absolutely does count healers. This will give us, I believe his max is 700. Am I remembering that correctly? 700, so this gives him 600. So we will happily take that. This is a good base. Obviously, we're going to go for Laurel. I guess this will be a little Laurel highlight, like kind of everything is. Obviously, we're going to go Hollow. So this is where the flexibility comes now. So these guys are going to stay on the floor permanently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then and 7 and Hollow. So then we're having an 8th spot that we cycle. So that's the Laurel spot. And then when Laurel's not down, we'll have a Racha. And we can bring one more person. So this is where it's like, do we go Nocturne and we round out that Infernal team? Do we see if he has an A5 Calypso or something? He has A4. I'm still kind of tempted to go there. I mean, Calypso can do some really nice stuff. Let's see what her A4 is. Extra Rage Regen. Doesn't really matter. Just means she's going to get that last stone up pretty fast. We could do it, though, because I think it's going to be a wash. You know what? Anyone who's already judging me in the comments or in the chat, no. Because every time we pick her up, we're going to lose the Seal Stone production that we leveled up. Everyone's asking why no Volca for cooldown reduction. For me, I just find you don't need that many cycles with Laurel to still get a huge benefit. Ideally, if we put up a huge number, I want to go for a pretty conservative comp that we know can comfortably run on auto for him. So I'm just not that interested. In Volca. I almost never use her for takeovers nowadays. If you're gonna bring Leia and Volca, then it's fine. But when Volca's on the floor, I don't find that she synergizes that well. You can time it out. You can get a nice vulnerability uptime when you're not using Pyros. But I think for better or for worse, since we're not going to be hyper aggressive with Laurel, I'm just not interested in it. It's not what I like to do. What level is his Pantheon? Happy to show you. I can show all that stuff now, just to give people a sense. Say 175 over here. Pantheon's at 177, so 69. Nice. 38, 36, 34. How you doing, Milk? Yeah, it's a good account, no question. You guys will see the gear shortly. The heroes are excellent. I mean, that A5 Hex is just going to be delightful. I'm leaning towards Nocturne. Also, part of me is like, maybe we just go Arrogance. It's actually what I do on my account. I run Arrogance off team, and I cycle him. So you know what? Let me just show that, because he does put up some quick, easy damage since he ults fairly quickly. I'm assuming he's got his Arrogance skilled up. Everything but the basic. I mean, the basic's important on Arrogance, guys. If we're close, we will skill that up, but obviously he's our flex play here. But if you got Lust, so you get the extra 15% attack during the ultimate, Arrogance can put out a ton of damage. And And then, of course, his ultimate is pretty cheap at 750, but that 400 initial cost, so you're guaranteed to get one full ult cycle off. And because I don't run Volca, he's going to stay down pretty long, since it takes a full minute to bring Laurel back up. So we'll have a couple nice opportunities to use him. And this is the comp we're going to use. This is basically the comp I'd run on my account. Actually, this is exactly the comp I would run on my account if I was able to pull an Aracha. Actually, this is exactly the comp I run, except I use Lunaria. This is exactly my team. I will say lately I've been running Hex with Pyros for no real reason other than, and if anyone knows, let me know. But Pyros, when he does his focus fire, locks out his faction allies, right? Let me show you. Faction allies join forces to channel energy. I've noticed, I don't know if anyone else has noticed, I have noticed that Hex has been getting locked out even when he's on the Piercer team. It's been happening a lot for me. So I was like, let's just move him to Infernal. So I've been going like this. But for here, let's test it and see if he's getting locked out. Is it just a me problem? Am I going crazy? I don't know. We'll run it like this because this is what makes the most sense to me. I'll tell you right now, I think Hex is going to be our top damage dealer, then Zeala 2, then Stylus, then Stetram will be the most important because he'll be down, and then Arrogance, so that is the order we will gear them. Take everything apart. Looking at the gear, you can see the reason you guys might be thinking, why are we trying for 50k and not guaranteeing 50k? Well, because gear is very important, and as you can see here, I do not think we have the gear. Maybe we'll surprise ourselves and get 50k on the backs of these amazing lords and heroes and awakenings and stuff. I would be surprised. I would be surprised. But we'll try. We'll try. So can we build any late game stuff? Let's check Soulbound Arcana. Look at that. We don't have any, right? He hasn't done any of the farm yet. No judgment. It's just going to show you how gear dependent this really is, right? Insanely gear dependent. Boredom says you got Hex artifact heavy, you don't have Hex. Go get yourself a Hex. That artifact is amazing. So we're going to have to go like tons and tons and tons of broken sets. It's going to be kind of not the most fun thing in the world. We'll see if we can get at least one great set build on Hex over here, but I don't know. We might have to go all broken set. It's looking like we could get a little curse build going, which is going to be what, 5%, 6% extra damage because we only have one enemy in range. I mean, that's not too thrilling. Really don't love that. Let's just click off. Let's see what kind of let's just let the ancients guide us. I'm seeing some fracture gear. It's obviously this is. Let's just go for. Let's make it simpler for us. Fracture, Wisdom, Insight, Night Terror. These are the ones that like would be worth it, I guess, for a set. And I'm seeing some pieces of it. I'm obviously not going to break my back trying to get a set. We're going to go for ideal substats. So with main stats either going to be attack or crit damage, then the other one will be a substat as well as crit rate and attack speed. That's how I like to look. This feels viable. See, this is rough. There's no crit damage and the subs are weak. This has no attack. Everything else is nice, but no attack bonus. I don't want it. This has no crit damage, so it's not ideal stuff. Let's go first. Let's actually like be looking for what we got. So here's a nice Night Tier piece on Cetrum. Can we find a piece over here? No attack bonus there. It's tough. It's tough with this gear. I mean, this has some viability, huh? Alright, let's snag. There we go. We found one set that we can use. So maybe we just ride... this is a takeover, Sam, yeah. Maybe we just ride this to the bank, hopefully. Alright, so pretty nice stuff going on here. Obviously not a premium set, but we're cooking a bit. These are great substats. We just, I think, have to roll with this. I mean, this is tremendous. And honestly, 96%, we can kind of boot crit rate here and rock with something else. There is crit coming from this direction. Okay, give up on that. And now let's find a low crit roll, and maybe we can find a better piece hiding out if we ditch the crit or use this for someone else. I'm not exactly sure the best move. You can save this for someone else. These are crazy rolls on this piece. I don't have a single piece that looks like that. What if we go like this? And we can save that piece for someone else. I don't know. Yeah, let's roll these and see. Well, the huge point, people need to realize how BP works. BP is the biggest contributors to BP are awakenings and skill ups. So, of course, he's got a high BP on his Hex because I'm putting the best gear on his whole account on him right now. I'm re-gearing the Hex. And he's got full skill ups and full awakenings. Ooh, this says Rage Regen. That could be really nice. Okay, nothing too thrilling there. Got some other options here. People are asking about takeovers in the chat. Takeovers are available for purchase. So if you're interested, power to you. Of course, no pressure. I will say, though, takeovers are like how I'm able to do this for a living, absolutely. So I appreciate everybody who supports me in that way. And we do have a 100% success rate, so that's pretty nice. Jeez Louise. So the reason I'm being so picky is because I kind of don't want to be overkilling on crit so aggressively when we're going to be really hurting for gear elsewhere, right? Like, if this rolls on attack speed, this might be a slightly better bang for our buck, so we don't have to use that. Yeah, I feel like we've got to go this. And yeah, sure. No, but now it's too big a drop off. That's why I didn't want to go from this piece, because you can't really go from that 24. Where's that nice piece? Let's take this back. Which has this? Does any of this have a low roll? They all have huge rolls. That's kind of how we got into this place in the first to begin with. Let's go like this. Let's see. Alright, so this one is. Alright, so this is the move. Let's go like this. What's the roll like over here? It's not super. If we can get a really high roll, something like this. Like, let's try that. So that's 95%. Now we're not totally wasting all that other good gear. I think this works a lot better for me. Build coming in at 13.5, 1.1 second inflow at 364. You know, 19/20ths of the way to crit cap. I can totally live with it. And a nice hefty chunk of crit damage. That's pretty sweet. Sam Ramirez is saying absolute nonsense in the chat. Pretty sure A5 Hex can solo 50k blood on Nightmare 4. I think you guys must not play the game or just not know how the game works, honestly. And maybe this will teach you something, because the game has to be played. Can money get you a long way? Sure. But you still have to actually achieve these things. So we have maxed out Spirit Siphon. I will say the artifacts on this account are just gorgeous. And if we do get a 50k, it will be on the back of those artifacts. So there comes Hex. Let's go to Ceiling now. Yeah, this is if you guys didn't catch this the other night, for everything neglected on gear, just god tier artifacts. And he did all this on stage 17. We beat 18 for him, so that's just amazing what he did for his artifacts. It's really crazy. Let's go like this. See the biggest one like this. I think we're officially on to broken set territory. Yeah, let's just start snagging. What's even the build we had on Silas? Maybe that's the move. Yeah, I think that's the move. We already have to be resigned. We already have to be resigned to rocking some stuff with broken sets, so might as well go all in on it. We're already crit capped. Snag that. That's some really nice substats. Must have just got this piece. Great roll. That works. By the way, guys, if you're seeing this number here, when I always vet the accounts first before anyone pays me or anything to make sure everything people want accomplished can be accomplished, or maybe it can be, but some prep needs to be done. You know, and one of those big prep things is make sure you have enough gold. So I looked at this, I said, hey, your account looks great. We can definitely beat all the gear raids. We can beat AMR. We'll push your guild boss, but you need to farm up some more gold because 209,000 isn't enough. And then Doctor was like, no, dude, that's 209 million. He's farmed a lot of artifact material raid. That's still so crazy to me, man. All right, now we'll rock this piece again. And I think we have to go overkill again. I mean, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? It's only a bit of overkill. This is a nice build. It's a wild account. It's a wild account. Let's go here. solid. Are we gonna get an unintentional curse set? I think we might. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? We'll take a little bonus if we can. Nice. Now we need a big old roll. Awesome. Really nice. This turned out really good. No one's dying within range here. Another maxed out Spirit Siphon. Let's go back and snag this. This is a different doctor, Matt. Believe it or not, there are many of you out there. But not enough. We can always use more doctors. Let's snag that. Better. Now I don't feel like it's such overkill. If I do feel like we're getting close, we certainly could go Nightmare Comp. I just feel like Zealotube is going to do so much damage. It'd be hard to go that route. Because we didn't have... If we have Torador, I might just go that route. But I don't think we do. I don't know if it's worth the benefit. Because like Setchum's going to help so much with the shields, and Zealotube is going to be our number 2 DPS. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. All right, geared. You. And he has a Mac. That's... How do you even have this? I mean, to be fair, I have a promo too, but that means you've had 3 more drops. A maxed out Oblivion Pendant. That's just insane. That's insane. Obviously, we're going to use that. Really insane stuff. You don't see that every day. Great piece. Do I think Iona Awakened 5 is better than Comet or Virna Not Awakened? No, I do not think that. Good rolls. We can totally use that. Sorry, the Lords are Aracha and Pyros. Yeah, what I said. I can make myself a little smaller and move myself up. That's a sad roll. Feel like we can get a Night Terror set going. Yeah, like that. Right, let's circle back. Let's fill this out. It's 10 short. Okay, no problem. Can also check what it's gonna look like. Yeah, let's snag this bad boy. We're just under cap here. Can kind of live with it though. There's no attack bonus. I think we just take the L on it, and then we go like this. Okay, so then it has to be this, and we just hope. This is 21, 27. I think it's definitely possible, Cobb. I don't know for sure. Yeah, we can totally do this. Whoops. I don't even know how that happened. Okay, so we're looking at 15.6, 1.9, 2.5, because his cap is 78 for Go Boss, and then 300. This works. This works. Gear, gear. Gear, gear. Let's go here. All right, we got to roll and get lucky, baby. That's a good start. Lovely. Come on now. And we got flat attack if we can keep going. This probably will do it. 13.5. Let's do it. That's a good piece. Roll. Frick, dude. Look at this. Lowering the bar. The opposite of AT&T. So if we're close at all, we will have to think about that level up. Does he have another? No, he does. So he does not have another Wailing Skull. From Realm Tear, I believe we're not going to get more than... Does anyone know? I feel like it's only 2 tiles. Has anyone counted it? I really should have tested this myself. I know Dan Heilman did a test, and I think it came out as 2. Someone told me that. If anyone can just quickly confirm in chat. But otherwise, I guess... This is hard. If it's 3, it's completely worth it. If it's 2, it's not. Everyone's saying 2. I took Zealatu's neck. Is that true? Oh, I did. Whoops. My bad. Good catch. I think it's just going to be 2 tiles. Nah, that's a lot of crit damage. 409.5. Alright, big decision. The question is, when he's ulting and he's doing the AoE. No. It's only gonna be the little baby damage. It's like nearly worth it for stats though. Oh, here's a Frigid Flame. My god, of course. It's gonna be better in general, you know? The boss doesn't attack quickly enough. Even just 2 stacks, right? So making it the 8 seconds, which he basically always will, certainly when we bust the shield and everything, and likely we'll get 3, you know, but even the 2 would be 20%. I run a max Frigid Flame on my Arrogance in Guild Boss. And now so does the Doctor. Look at all that Mithril, baby. Come on now. Okay, the DPS is sorted. Let's see if we have any Invig. My guess is no. So guys, we're gonna have not. We'll see. Maybe we can get 1 Invig set going. No, there's no attack over there. So this must be the Dolores build I made. So we will stick with it, because when we did the gear raids the other day. Yeah. If we had a max Wailing Skull, I would run that on Arrogance. I should say, oh, we have 90 viewers. Awesome. Thank you, Doctor Who. Yeah, guys, like the stream. And if you're watching in the future, like the video. What I will say is I just got my Wailing Skull to my second Wailing Skull to either, I think I just got it to 4th promotion. But I actually did just make the switch. The Arrogance. Yeah, because it's only going to be 2 tiles, right? So we're better off with the Frigid Flame. I really think so. This will fall off, but when we need it most, we'll be maxed out at 30%. 33%, excuse me. So I do think that's going to be a bigger bang for our buck. I've always tried it side by side, but I certainly don't think so. Someone wants to roast me in the future because they think I'm wrong, be my guest. But I don't think I'm wrong. Nah. That's not Bible. I can't do it. The gear needs a lot of work. Ugh! Frigid Flame does not work on Ardia. I've even tested that. Her self-inflicted damage counts as damage. All the same. Yikes! $10.5, pretty good. 1.4, very good. 147, overkill, but whatever. We want her frickin' flying. A little max euphoric orb. I'm on the fence if I like that more than a max golden scarab, but I'm happy to rock with it. The artifacts on this account are just tremendous. Nightmare Samsara. Oof, I'm getting tired. It's been an insanely long day. It's been nonstop. Done. You. Ooh, he's not even skilled up. Fun. Yeah, I'm actually gonna... I was hoping to do it this week, but way too much stuff has happened this week with all the new heroes and the fusion. I am working on a guide that will be a Laurel guide. I want to make like a master Laurel guide since you can use her everywhere, but I might have to make one for Gear Raid and one for Guild Boss. That works for me. I think one would have to be a guide. I think what I'd have to do first is like a super guide, the way I did for Boreas and I did for Hotsuit. I'd have to do one of showing her off in all 3 Gear Raids 21. And then I think I'd make a follow-up separate guide that'd just be a Guild Boss Laurel guide. And you. So she is going to do such little damage. She just needs to be an Invig Mule if we can get a set on her. And we can. Okay, great. I think I have to run the Rage Regen. Because... what's this? Dude, I don't know. Yeah, we gotta do that. I gotta remember to put the keys back on Laurel. Oh, this is such a yikes. That is crit rate at least. Laurel doesn't excel. Oh, Ardia, you mean? I thought you were saying Laurel doesn't excel in Guild Boss. And I'm like, oh, the most used Guild Boss here on the game? No, yeah, Ardia is... You can do cool things in, like, a Chaos team. But, yeah. If anyone wants to look it up and let me know. I know Dan Hammond did the tile testing. Someone sent me a picture of it. This is months ago. Testing Realm Tear in Guild Boss, and I'm pretty certain I remember seeing that it was 2 tiles, which is not enough. That doesn't justify. If anyone wants to check, I mean, we're live. You can let me know. And then for her, she needs a Lunacy Visor so she doesn't die. How's it going, Rajan? All right, we're about ready. I need to wake up. Jeez Louise. I need to wake up. All right. Kind of want to preview every hero to make sure I didn't miss anything and waste time and fool myself. Okay. I'm definitely going to test the Hex lockout right away because Twin Fiend's A0. And they're not, the damage doesn't really matter. We're going to benefit more from the vulnerabilities that Pyros gives than no vulnerabilities from Twin Fiend. You can test it yourself if you want. Okay. Yeah, let me just start off with confirming what I've been feeling for like 2 weeks. I think Hex gets locked out. So this isn't a real run. Let's wait till they're both ready. All right, so I'm going to wait. The lockout period is like here, so we'll wait longer. See? Oh, no, it worked. Okay, what the heck? Maybe it's a Lunaria thing, or maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I was noticing this non-stop, so I do want to check. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I do Guild Boss very late at night. I'm crazy. Other people are saying he gets locked out. Let me try with Lunaria. Maybe Aracha overrides Lunaria. Because I really feel like I'm not crazy. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he does. He does. No, I really, I don't know. I really felt like he was getting locked out from my Piercer team, but I might just be losing my marbles. He should get locked out with Twin Fiend. That makes sense. This is nothing. So if you're watching the future as a guide, just ignore this part. This is just for science. Yeah, I lost my mind. Maybe I accidentally switched them like a week ago, and then I never go to my team, right? I go straight to auto battle, and then I interrupt the auto battle to take over the manual. Maybe somehow I switched it when I wasn't paying attention. That's good to know. Okay, let's go. So, wait. Aracha, and Laurel. Aracha and Laurel. Okay. So she's right above my OBS icon. So here comes Zealot2, Aracha, pick up. There's Hex, Laurel, Silas, Loris, Cetrum, Hollow, Pyros. All right, nice. All right, so what I like to do, timing, Laurel turned me on to it. I do nearly exactly what he told me. Good timing to set up the first beginning of your run, and I guess the rest of the run, is if you're running this team with Zealot2 and with Pyros and Hex and so on. Granted, Hex is not going to be on our Infernal team, but I still like to sync it up the same way. It works for me. When Hollow reaches 90% on her max, on her ult skill up towards her max, that's when you can trigger Zealot2 and Hex. And then Laurel finds about 95 for Pyros. I find to line it up with the shield consistently, I go for like 97. It is super tight. 98, this will be fine. Just basically before she's full. Now I go down the line, I trigger all of those guys. Nice to have a bunch of Rage Agent on Laurel. Now basically I'm not picking up Laurel yet because we have to wait for Dolores. And now I'm not going to wait to trigger Cetrum because it takes him too long to spin around. I'd rather just wait for the shield. The sooner to get down Arrogance, the better. So we'll pick up. Let's get Arrogance down. He has to go in front. So this is the second Infernal Roar now. And it should line up really nice between Pyros and Dolores. Basically, we want Pyros to be doing the Focus Fire, which happens halfway through the duration of his ult, while Zealot2 is still ulting, and while Zealot2, but while Dolores is still ulting, as well as Zealot2, and if you're running Pyros on Infernal, Pyros. For that to happen, I find the corner of Dolores is basically the line. You can go a little past with how much gold she has left, so I'm going to aim for about here, but already we're deep enough into the meteorite impact because I waited. You need to have like this much off of the meteorite impact. If you do it any earlier, he's not going to hit into the shield, but you'll see right now it's going to work perfectly, and right as he pops, and we'll already trigger Cetrum, so he's loading in. We'll lose damage from Cetrum, but give damage to Pyros. See, right as the shield pops off, Pyros will ult. So when he hits halfway is when he's going to ult. Watch the shield. So I guess technically we were like a millisecond early, but watch. Pop goes the Weasel. Good douche. So here comes Dolores. I can't decide if I want to do aggressive Dolores. I guess let's do it now just to see what our max potential would be. Otherwise, I would sit on it to control for her RNG. But now it's okay. We're going to trigger people as they come up. There's Zealot2. Yeah, this really is so frickin' similar to my team. I'm going to be pretty comfy with this. Everything's the same except for Aracha for Lunaria. So now, guys, here's a cool thing. You want to trigger Pyros when Zealot2 is still ulting. For that to line up when Pyros goes halfway through, Zealot2 needs to be at about here. Just past a quarter left. Just a little bit less than a quarter left. But for him to be ulting while Dolores is still ulting, you have to have started his ult when Dolores was at 83% of her charge up or more. That's what I find. So we're going to hold Pyros and fit one in really nice. So watch. Let's wait. Can trigger Hex. There we go. Right about 85. That's good. See, right about a quarter. And watch how this all lines up. Now we're triggering, and look, just enough left from Zealot2. We're already going with Dolores, and now Focus Fire, boom. Nice stuff. Okay, so now we can go up like this. We have Laurel ready. I'll sit and let Arrogance finish, because we have to wait. We're not going to trigger Silas until Laurel's down anyway. Let Arrogance finish up. That timed out really good. We pick up. Put Laurel down here. Let's trigger Silas. Let's trigger Cetrum since he's there. Once Cetram's up, now he gets the damage boost. Laurel, if you don't know, gives everybody at max skill anywhere on the field a 20% damage boost if you trigger her ult when she is, if you trigger her ult while she's still on the field. Trigger their ult. So now we can pick up. Should have waited on Zealot2 there, but it is what it is. Let's get Aracha down. I came up pretty quick from Zealot2. I definitely should have waited. So we know that for the next run, but I just want to try to max this and see what we can do. Damage looks okay. Not insane. Keeping an eye on everything. So you can see, I'm going to hold Pyros to see where Zealot2... Oh no, but I wasted Zealot2, so we have to go. If I'd lined it up, we might have been able to get one where they line up, but clearly Zealot2's not ready, since I used the Laurel pickup before triggering Zealot2. So that's something we can remedy for next time. Just trying to get a sense of the damage right now, though. You can see that we're not, this is clearly not pace for what we're looking to accomplish. How are we doing on time? We're going to hold this Setramult, I think, for the shield. I think we gotta. Iracha. Let's see. We have to hold for Silas anyway. This is such an in-between time where we kind of have to hold for everybody, so I will. I could trigger Seal 2 already, and quite frankly, I should. But everyone else we will hold. There's no reason not to. It's a hard... This is so in the middle. I don't know what to do. Now we'll trigger. We need as much damage as we can put out. This is so in between. Aracha's doing no damage. What I should have done is pick up Aracha, put down Laurel, but not pick her up yet. All right, so this gives us a sense. I think we're on pace for like low 40s or so. Let's do it again. The tire is kicking in as well. I will say, however, the goal is just to maximize. Let me actually take a peek and see what his top score is. We just want to give him a big improvement. And the big goal is I'm going to set up like a nice conservative run where you keep going over and over and over and over as he improves his gear, because obviously his gear needs a huge level up. And as long as the run is consistent and the auto isn't failing because Dolores is missing a roll, this, that, and the other, once he improves his gear, he'll just get 50k himself from the auto. So let's see what his best record is anyway. So 28k, we're going to obliterate that. But will we get 50k? I think no. Because gear really, really matters. It really does. Okay, but there are a lot of things we could have improved right there. I hate the little intro, zoom down, and then you can pick them up. It's such a waste of time. Like this. Just start the frickin' fight. Like, how many times have I seen that in my frickin' life? Jeez Louise. Go. Go. We might just miss it here with Pyros. Let's see. This is maybe just on the line, so we'll have to watch. So we need him. We need Dolores still ulting when he's at the 50. I think I just missed it. Yeah, you see, we just missed it. Oh, but we can... Aha! That's one way to do it. But for a conservative run, that would have been a restart, because we wouldn't have triggered her there. I got SS for, I did it offline last night. I ended up getting a SS using a Nye, Dolores, and Elwyn. That strat. We took Alistair out. And Assault being the hero, obviously. Yeah, oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. All right, let's wait for Arrogance. Jeez, come on. See, I find at the second shield, you want to be like at least at 18k, if not like 20, 21, 22. And obviously, we're clearly not going to be close to that. We're going to be in the 16, 17 range or so. Just over 17. I think we're looking at like 44, 45k. If this run finishes smooth, we'll see. But keep in mind, this is the super aggressive version. We'll probably do a conservative version that I'll leave him with. That'll be like 40 to 42. But as he upgrades his gear, it will just shoot over 50. That's the plan here. We have to trigger Hyros here, because the EL2 wasn't going to line up regardless. I could have left Laurel down to make sure she lined up here, because you could see she'd be right ready right now. That is something to think about. In like a conservative run, we probably would leave her down because we wouldn't trigger Dolores right away anyway. You can see right now we'd want to be in like this 26, 27. So it feels like we're just under, but the way it will shake out, we'll have to see how close we actually get. Do we trigger? Frickin' YOLO. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's be aggressive. Here's Aracha. This is where I should have picked her right up last time. We got to go for it, I think. If we could get to like 30 by the shield, we'd have like the outsidest of outside shots, but really you want like 31 to 34. That's what I find on my account at least. But we'll be in this like 28 to 30 range, obviously. Maybe 29 to 31 range. And the damage is kind of, like, look at this damage with no premium gear. Not one premium set outside of 2 unideal Invig sets, right? Yeah, we'll have 30. We'll have 30. Pretty cool. We were overly aggressive there, though, so that's going to hurt us later on. We can trigger him already. But here comes the last Meteorite Strike. Is it Meteorite Strike or Blast? Impact. I can never remember that. Meteorite Impact. That didn't line up, unfortunately, with Sela 2. Again. Just got to go all in here. Oh, it did there, though. Oh, but she was locked out. Oh, if I knew that was coming. I forgot that we triggered her and then picked up. So that was a big miss. But that's why we test. Good to know. Get sleep, kids. You'll perform better. That's the biggest buff in Watcher of Realms, a good night's sleep. If you're hitting 42k without Laurel, I think you can do it. I was at like 40 and a half when I switched. Assisted, you can definitely do it if you bring like a Leia or something else nice. Okay, let's survey. We're only going to be able to do one more pickup anyway, so let's optimize it. We'll wait. Let Arrogance finish it off. Or get as close to finishing it off as he can. Yeah, at this point, we'll wait for Hex and everybody too, so we'll really let him finish off. You can go. You can go. Yeah, we're going to wait for Hex. Was that the right call? I don't know. That's why we're testing. We won't wait for Silas, though. I think that was not the right call. That's my official assessment. But we will get to go like this right away. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. But that 43 or so, I'm thinking. Here's going to be a nice one. Yeah, a couple suboptimal things at the end there, but we're talking 1 to 3k blood max. So there's no world we could get 50k as it stands now. But look how close he is already, though, with this gear. It really shows you how important heroes and artifacts are. Yeah, so we're coming in just under 45. So we would have gotten probably 45 or 46. So I'm pretty darn happy with that. His previous special is like 28, so that's a big step up. What we're gonna go for now, though, is a properly like Dolores-proof conservative strat, and see if we can set him up with the bones. That will be a really, 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 really comfy 2-rune team, like a 40k rune team per rune. But then knowing, if all of a sudden instead of a Night Terror set, not all ancients and stuff for Hex, he's in a Soulbound Arcana, and instead of a broken set for Sealatush, she's an Infernal Roar, and so on and so on and so on. This is who needs that 6% damage, right? Then we'll really be cooking. An Infernal Roar set over here, then we really would have it. We would have it. So let's try to set that run up now. Hold on, I'll restart. Cody, you're asking, is Lust better than Arrogance and Guild Boss thing? I should swap out their gears when I do my Clan Boss runs, but IDK. I don't know what Clan Boss is, buddy. My Arrogance carries me everywhere. Without, Lust is amazing with a Nightmare team, but on an island like up by herself, like Arrogance is here, not so much. She needs Nightmare units to whip and do all that cool stuff with, get those synergies going. She needs the Nightmare units and herself to keep ulting to get the Sinful Ashes. She needs that synergy. All right, let's do it. This is going to be the run. We're going to set the auto right here. God damn it. I hate this. And then I'm locked out for a second. So here we're going to fully operate as if every time Dolores is not getting the plus 300 roll after she finishes her ult. I think we just got it. We might have to restart though. It was super close. Let's see. Oh, we missed it. That sucks. So I need to be a little bit later on Dolores. I can manage. My bad. So we'll wait an extra beat here. There we go. That should do it. I think I missed it again because I was... How did I miss it again? Let's see. I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. Alright, well, we want to be conservative, so we have to hold even longer. And you have to like skip every time. It really is like the bane of my existence. I was wrong. So she's full here. We'll wait till Laurel's at like halfway. Now we'll get it. All right. That should be totally groovy now. Yeah, look at that. We'll wait a little bit longer. All right, nice. Great. So the first one I find is about 6 seconds you have to wait if she gets the roll. Hopefully she doesn't get the roll, and we can just see. So we're looking to see if plus 300 pops up. It does. So let's take another 6 seconds. We'll wait till like 54. I triggered her? What did I freaking I did not mean to trigger her. I must have misclicked. Ah, shoot. All right, run it back. That was terrible. What a waste. You guys see how infuriating this can be. We just transferred ownership of the website today, so now we have it, and we just have to upload everything from our database that we built into the CMS. So that'll probably take the weekend. Then we'll do beta testing and troubleshooting, and then it will go live. About 53. If I waited even longer, I could have lined this up. But now we just miss it, which is too bad. It's okay, though. Maybe that is the move. I don't know. But then we miss out on all that uptime with Hex. I don't think it's worth it. Granted, Hex kind of lasts forever. I'm trying to think. Nah, I think it's going to be marginal, and this was pretty smooth, so let's rock with this. I think marginal one way or another. I don't even know which would be better. So no reason. So here comes Laurel. We'll wait till Arrogance finishes that whole ult cycle. Is it worth it? Because now we're losing the little extra bit of rage on... I think it is. It's really tight, but I think it is. Yeah, because we have to wait for Dolores anyway. You know, at this point, we're going conservative. Let's wait for everybody. There's no reason not to. I'm going to line it all up. Like, we'll literally go everybody. Oh, frick. Now I blew the whole run. Can I make it? No. No. Alright, frick. That sucks. I don't know what I was thinking. Great. I can go a little bit before halfway, I realize. Yeah, like that. I think I will go for that lineup with Pyros and Dolores here. Since I have to sit on it anyway. Oh, but here she didn't get the roll, so now we can run it organically. So if she doesn't get the roll now, it's like I don't have to assume she didn't get the roll, she just didn't. So now we're like totally in control. So no reason not to do that. Let's see if Dolores gets plus 300. She did. Okay, so when this happens, once she gets full, you count another 11 seconds. That's how I find it. Definitely could have waited for Laurel there, but no, we want to let Arrogance have his run, so. Yeah, everyone else is coming up too. So now she's full, and now so we're gonna wait till about 301, 302. Yeah, we have to hold Laurel anyway, so wait for Arrogance to finish. I mean, we have to hold Dolores, so wait for Arrogance. The reason I'm holding all these ults is because I want to trigger them when Laurel is down. Now I can. How are we doing on time? Probably should just hold for everything for this for a big unload. Yeah. Hold everything. I know people are going to be yelling and saying, like, this isn't the point of cycling, but for me, the point of cycling is the little boosts and then the complete control of, you know, when everything gets to go. So we can pick Arrogance up now. We can go down. We can trigger, 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 trigger. I could have got Dolores like 3 seconds earlier, but at least now it lines up really nice. Pick up, put down. So everyone's getting an extra boost on the back end. I definitely could have hit. I wish, you know what I wish? The way you, this is what drives me crazy. The way you pause it, for me at least, is you click on the hero. That makes it super slow mode. And when you click on the hero, oh, would you believe it? The clock disappears. Like, it drives me insane. Probably a me problem, but oh my god, does it drive me insane. That's the second meteorite blast. Let's trigger Aracha. Here comes Hex. So you can see we're about 2k less because we're going so not aggressive, but it's okay. I am going to wait to see with Dolores here because we want to make sure this lines up and we do have time. Yeah, see? So I needed to wait because we need to wait for about 83. Now we can make it. So that'll line up really nicely. So in the end, it wasn't that bad that we waited on Dolores because we got this lineup between Hex and Sela 2. So there's always like good and bad from slight swings and timing. So this is pretty smooth right now. My goal is 40. I think 40 would be really, really solid for this approach. Keeping an eye on Laurel and Arrogance. I think probably the move is we're going to keep all these guys down. We'll do these triggers, and now we hold the rest. Like, everybody else is just going to hold, hold, hold. And then we'll go for, like, a big boost with Laurel to make sure we destroy that shield, and then we'll get that whole last rotation of with Arrogance. You know, that we'll get a full minute towards the end when we really want it with Arrogance. Let's see. Pyros we can trigger. He'll come back around really fast. Everybody else we're going to hold, including Dolores. Hollow and Aracha being the exceptions, if they do come, but it doesn't matter. Should have taken the time check on Dolores. Probably, yeah, that was a mistake. I should have taken the time check when she filled. Should be about now, but I don't want to risk it. That clearly was enough, though. So let's pick up Aracha. Let's put down. Basically, we're going to wait for Hex, and then we're off to the races. This is the second meteorite impact. Hex, you want to hurry up at all? A bit of a loss on Ragergen over there. This really wasn't optimal, but it was pretty good. All things considered. We should totally destroy that shield. There's the focus fire. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. We're looking, I guess, to be, I don't know, at least 35 or so by the minute. It's going to be tight. I didn't catch if she got the roll. I have to assume she didn't. I'm assuming she still will wait for about 101, 102. Silas takes about 2 seconds to warm up, so we'll go like this. Should be good. If anyone doesn't know what I'm doing, just watch my video. I think we got the 40. Come on now. Otherwise, I can go back, and I lost. There were definitely seconds I lost on Dolores that would have been really valuable. Here, I'm definitely paying attention. Or she got it. Of course. Doesn't matter, because we'll do a Laurel pickup to boost everything when Laurel's ready. So we'll trigger everybody as they come, except for Dolores. We would only be able to fit one Laurel in anyway. I should have sat on Hex. Oh no, it's 35 seconds anyway. This is going to be darn close though. Do we lose 2 seconds for the boost? I think we do. Yeah, we'll take this time for the boost. All right, let's wait. Hey, pretty good. Coming up on about 42, it looks like. So you can see, even with that approach, 42.6. I'd say the best we could have gotten was like 44. What I will tell you, Doctor, if you want, I'm happy to come back in and do this when your gear is better and just fix it. It's so close already with this terrible gear. Come back to me in like 2 or 3 weeks when your gear's great, and I'll do it as well as just like a free bonus. But this will hold most of it. It's a good run. Good enough to try an auto, for sure. As long as we get like 40k in auto, we know it was like really smooth and all the RNG held. So we will do it. Let's do it. Yeah, like the stream, people. For anyone yelling in the future that's like, oh, he missed this, there were like 2 or 3 little Dolores things I missed. I guarantee we didn't lose more than 1,500 blood, which is not going to be the big swing either way. 50k blood regardless isn't going to happen without a friend assist. Maybe we could do it if we really, really min-max. I still think we'd be just short. Otherwise, yeah, better gear, and then it's a shoe-in. So I think that's very much the plan. Let's keep an eye on this. Holding well. But Dolores died. See, stuff like that is just infuriating. Like, never, ever, like, never does that happen to me on manual. Ever. So now we have to reset it, and we have to do her without a Keen Wisdom. Yeah, I have an Artemis guide. That's infuriating, man. Like, what even is that? That's just the kind of thing that just, like, doesn't happen on manual. Like, I never am playing and like, oh no, my Dolores died. I'm not going for particularly aggressive cycling, so there's no real benefit to Volca, as I see it. But we have to reset all this now anyway, so maybe let me just see if I do some stuff like this. Please roll. Please roll. Yeah, this piece alone could be the difference. I mean, everything's an upgrade here. We'll keep looking, though. I'm not in love with that. So here we lose 94 and we get 15%. I think that's worth it. So now our HP is at 19.9. Can we crank that a little bit more? We lost like 7. Okay, so now our HP should be pretty solid. Let's run that again. Yeah, that's the other thing. We didn't want to leave anything to chance with that last shield. You're going for 50k. I can't imagine all your heroes don't have at least 300% crit damage. Like, I manual like 51, 52 to make sure I get every day. I'll do mine after this if you guys want to see. It's the same team as this, essentially. And my heroes are geared so much crazier than this. It's ridiculous. Like, the build on my Hex compared to this, but this is just Aracha being crazy and Hex being A5, honestly. I still haven't shown you guys the damage. I'll show it this time. I bet you some people have been yelling at their screen, right? This is a good little downtime, guys. There's 93 of you. Don't be 95 of you. Don't be afraid to like the stream. You know, I could have gone in there and amended it. Maybe that's what I'll do. Because it really is, that was the only big mistake I made, is I could have triggered Dolores earlier. I could totally go in there and do that. You can see the damage is there. I'll probably cancel this run and do that. I just want to make sure Dolores doesn't die. I swear to God if she dies. But like, look at this. I controlled for so much RNG and still, like, I'm telling you, something happens on auto. I never have seen, let me know if you guys have. I've never seen an auto where you do better. And it's not like I was controlling anything. Like, the only RNGs here were Dolores and I controlled for, right? There's not like I was doing anything else playing with fire. And this is going to be like 41 as opposed to whatever I just did. What was it? 40, 42 and a half, 43? It's always worse. Always. But you can see the run holds. It's good. We'll hop in after that second shield, though. Is that true, Matt? Is that actually a thing? Or are you just saying it feels like that? Okay, no, you're not. I wouldn't be surprised, like the way they nerfed Friend Assist or something. I swear to God, I've never had an auto that was better. Maybe in like Codex when everything's complete RNG and it can just line up perfectly, like the stars align. I've done so much Guild Boss. The past 2 months, my whole life is like Guild Boss. And I've never seen that run where it's like, oh, it's better now. On Guild Boss, never happened to me. Dude, if we had Torador, we'd be using Torador, of course. He has lust and arrogance. We absolutely would be using Torador if we had Torador. This damage looks good. All right, this is where I want to interrupt. All right, so starting by keeping an eye on Dolores. 13 seconds. All right, we're probably going to wait for everything here, but we will counter. So let's see. Just don't get the roll. She didn't get it. Okay, perfect. Now we're in complete control. Like, complete control. That's freaking awesome. She didn't get the roll. It's just crazy that we have this game mode where we're cheering for a bad thing to happen, you know? Like a suboptimal thing to happen. gonna line up. Look how this is gonna line up right now. Look at this. Perfection. A little lockout for Cetrum, a little power up. I stare at Dolores. Of course she gets it. All right, so let's wait. We'll wait till 102. Like, I know it's hella conservative and it's not, a lot of people aren't going to enjoy it, but like takeovers, people that get takeovers, they want consistent results. Like occasionally people like just maximize it the heck or get me my maw. A little less so nowadays because maw's a disaster. But yeah, I'm just going for like consistent good results. I think we're looking at a 40k here. Come on now. Yeah, for sure. Give me 41 and then we'll run it back. Course. All right, I think this is perfect. It's 40. It's not like the total aggressive one, but this one will never fail. There's no world. Didn't even need to click Pyros there. He wasn't gonna lock anyone out that quick anyway. All right, so let's run that back. I'm gonna save that auto, and I swear to God, if something goes wrong, I'm gonna lose my goddamn man. Also, keep in mind, guys, the damage is a little down because we did lose a little bit of attack from Dolores to trade off and get that extra HP. But like, we don't want her dying at the end, so definitely we'll take that. Mark, I went 177 days with 0, and I was hitting that 50k for months at that point, so I feel you, buddy. Honestly, I've never used mine. I have 2. I got one at 177 and 181, and it's terrible because I haven't used them on anyone because I'm waiting to get like a Soul Cadence or a Kratos or Yovar now or something like that, right? And but now I have hope, so I'm not using them, so there was no benefit. All it did is it gave me hope, and I get disappointed every day. Now the number is like non-existent. I don't get it. I'm over Guild Boss. This makes no sense. There was nothing left to chance here. Nothing. It ended up okay. Yeah, we'll rock with it. So we're right in this 39 to 40 range, full auto. I think it's great. I think with better gear, this instantly shoots. And we set him a really clean auto, so that's what I was looking for. We went into this about 99.9% sure 50k wouldn't happen. So we're very, very happy with that. And that's the completion of the full takeover. So we beat him all of his 21s. Got him a nice guild boss that will get him 50k. Like I said, I'm happy to come back in here in like 2 or 3 weeks or 2 or 3 months, depending on how long it takes you to farm your gear, and fix that up for you, because it really is just the boost that you'll get will be crazy. I actually should show you guys. I keep not showing the stats. So Hex doing some real heavy lifting, and in that set, 100 million on Hex is kind of crazy. Granted, he is a 5, but no exclusive. Some really nice damage out of Silas and Zila too. We could have probably done a little swap there. And yeah, it works. It works. Yeah, so he went from having not much 19s, or maybe a couple 19s, but I think some, like Gear 8 2 we beat 19 through 21, right? To now we've got them all on auto. So we're gonna reset those autos now with that while keeping the gear there. Show the gear, sure. So I think it was about 44 something when we really pushed. I could have pushed slightly higher. I bet you we could have peaked at 46 would be my guess. So you're actually quite close, I would say. Pretty dang close with, you know, just a couple more good pieces and good sets to getting 50k no problem. 50k auto is a whole nother story, as anyone will tell you. But quite strong. All right, let's reset all these autos. So once you have power dominance, people need to remember it's really easy to do this. So just make sure people like aren't naked and have anything that resembles a decent build, and you're kind of good to go. Is definitely a dearth of gear. We don't have too much variety to use. We kind of put everything on that guild boss team, so we'll have to work a little bit to make it sing, but we got, there we go, that helps. We got plenty of gold to play with. Again, that is not 205,000, that's 205 million. That piece turned out really nice. This piece is really good. We definitely probably could have found a home for that piece. All right, what are you wearing, honey? All right, so there's number one. I mean, dude, if you're talking about skill ups, and it sounds like you're not talking about soul stones, skill crystals, no question you should skill up Artemis before Soul Cadence for where you're at. Soul Cadence towards like late game, end game will be like the best hero on your account. But if you're just trying to beat gear raids, for sure you should do Artemis. They're pretty common. Yeah, he's talking about skill ups. For sure, Artemis. In my opinion. Like, Soul Cadence eventually will be fully skilled up and will be like the best guy on your guild boss team, right? But for now, Artemis is like an enormous healer and he's going to completely carry you. You'll just get 119 the second you build him. If you have decent gear. Hey, a bouillon! Oh là là, un bouillon! Oh là 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 là! Yeah, just for anyone interested, a big thing that people are interested in nowadays are full takeovers, which is where I will like max all 3 gear raids, AMR if you need it, and optimize your guild boss runs. Which reminds me, I'm gonna set his I'll set his Nightmare 3 as well. For people that are interested in that, I will always go back and make sure all the autos are set once we're finished. So we're completely done with him now, so I'm going back and making sure all the 21s we earned him hold. Yeah, so I'm saving for Yovar, would be my top choice, and then Valderon. Valderon's just like a one-man wrecking crew. I think he's so cool. I think he looks really cool. And I don't have a legendary... I mean, I don't have a legendary lord for most factions, but I really like the idea of getting a chaotic legendary lord because it's so rare. So if he's on banner, I'd really want it. And Yovar would just... I mean, I've got Hex and Silas. He'd be like the perfect match. I almost have A5 Calypso. I think he's supremely strong. I'm excited to test him out myself. I know Dan Heilman did some testing yesterday, I believe. I've got a lot of ideas for how to test him. I think he would be like the #1 boost to my team. And yeah, just for where I am, there's like no content I'm really sitting on. Like Yovar for sure will be like amazing for 6 if I can snag him. Like I could run him with Zeal2, excuse me. I could run him with Silas and Calypso. I think it'd be really amazing. Valderon, I would love to try and conquer. I don't know how good he would be there, but he certainly would be an improvement for my Vladov. He'd probably get me triple S. And I also think Valderon's gonna be like an arena god. He's obviously gonna be a guild boss, like literally one-man machine. That'd just be so fun to play with. I'm just looking for fun things at this point, and heroes that I think will help in the future, because I'm kind of done with the content we have now. Uncle Godzilla, I freaking love that. That's so funny. What's our crit at? Did I use Lust somewhere? Also, how did I not notice this? Oh, because there's no attack on it. Actually, yeah, it doesn't work. Good shout. This piece is pretty disappointing. This looks like a cool DPS piece. This is pieces for healers. Attack speed, rage regen, heal effect. That's what you should be looking at. Can I not crit cap this girl? I don't think we have enough gear to crit cap her. I can't. All right, no Virna. That sucks. All right, so we got to redo this run. That's why we check. Yeah, we're so thin on gear. All right, we'll run it like this. Good, I'm sure. I happened to me once before too. I sold it wasn't crazy, but it was a crit rate soulbound arcana bangle. But looking now, yeah, it wouldn't be my best piece, but I would totally use it. Wow, that is infuriating. Are you serious? Also, is Boreas crit capped? Let me just check now before I give myself a huge headache. What's up, Elvo? How you doing? Nice. I mean, Cerberus has amazing dupes. I only have A1 Cerberus. I would love some more Cerberus. It's another way I could get triple S and conquer. Ah, frick! I missed. Oh my god. So what do you mean another Cerberus? So you need A2 for that attack. Are you serious? Should be dying for another Cerberus. You would be so lucky. When you have Uncle Godzilla. All right, sure. Sure. I forgot to do Dolores. All right, let's see how he can do. No Laurel, no Dolores. No? See, he doesn't need a nerf. All right, let's do this the right way. I'm tired as hell. I really wanted to stream Hollow Knight after this. That is not going to happen. I think we'll do this, then I'll do my guild boss, and that'll be a nice way to end the stream. No stinky La Bamba. No way. Oh, frick, that was stupid. Might have just blown the run there, honestly. God damn it, what's wrong with me? Did not need to do that. I'm so tired. Oh my god. Great. Yeah, this is over. I waited too long. I think. Yeah, I waited too long. I'm really tired. No, in Codex he needs to not die for sure. Okay, he's gonna die at some point, but the longer he lives, the better for sure. think he can solo it because I got him out early enough. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah. That's how it's done, boy. I messed up again with frickin' Vortex. I have to start over again. What's wrong with me? God, focus. A1 Twin Fiend is so much better. Yeah, way better. The issue is Pyros has vulnerability. A1 Twin Fiend has no vulnerability. It's not like a difference between he has less at A0. He has nothing, and then he goes straight to 25% at A1. A1 is so much better, yeah. And Twin Fiend can also do a lot more damage himself. Not that it's like so much, you're talking like 20 versus 30 million, but I mean, that can be the difference for a lot of people. Focus. So as soon as these first two guys die, Vortex comes out. Why would it come tomorrow? It probably will come when the update comes. I did it again! God, this is like that other day when I kept placing Vortex in the wrong spot. You guys remember that crazy takeover we did? I can't believe I never filmed that one. For anyone that was there, you know what I'm talking about. That was like the craziest takeover ever. I really should have filmed that. It's gonna be lost to history. Trying to remember everything. I know we had no Volca. Did we do it? Did we do it on YouTube? Is there any way? That was crazy. I'm trying to remember where we did that. Maybe I could just cut it up into a highlights package. I mean, that was a crazy one. Nothing's as crazy as learning about Eleven's ult. All right, focus. God, I'm falling asleep while I do this. It was on YouTube. All right, I gotta find that one. That one was so crazy. Wait for it. All right. All right, the second they die. Oh, right. Yeah, that was for Matt Few. That was it. No Decimus, no Volca, all that stuff, right? Yeah, no one had skill ups. That was so funny. Oh my God, Matt Few. I just finished him the other day. Was that last night I finished it? I just finished it. And I just kept putting Vortex in the wrong spot, just like over and over. Like I couldn't help myself. Was that your comment? Yeah. I was just chatting with him yesterday. We were talking. He referred to himself as Matt Few. That was so funny. All right, we finally have the right setup. Let's not mess this up. Boom. Hit, number, turn, Good. I think I might have blown it because I didn't bring Laurel, but I'm willing to... I think we can make it work. Crazy. All right, that sucks. All right, we'll do it the good old-fashioned way, baby. We'll do it live. All right, this is what we're gonna do because I really don't want to move any more gear around, so we'll do it. We're gonna do it like this. I would love to get a Racha in the mix. Actually, we can totally bring a Racha instead of Volca, instead of Olag. There we go. No, that's not this account. No, this is a different account. That was Rarebit's account. It was called Calamity, I remember. Because I actually was on it last night. Now this is the Artifact Material 17 account, the Beast account. The narstiest artifacts you ever saw. Dollar store internet. I never heard that expression. All right, you guys are in for a real treat. This is the Marksman method. I never did it with Aracha though, but I mean I do it with Lunaria. I'm doing a lot of things the way I do my account, just with Aracha instead of Lunaria. All right. The Marksman method, baby! This is too funny. This is the world famous Marksman method. only one tank. World famous Marksman method. It's world famous for a reason. All right. All right. Let's just watch it back, but it should be smooth like butter. Yeah, I always do kill through the slams. It speeds it up. Normally I do it. I don't even place Decimus, but we had to here. I can show you how I do it on my account one time. I use Cetrum, Hex, and Silas. Looks really cool with this, with the single target, slowly picking them off. All right. Last one should be pretty easy. Most of the people are going to be geared. Just need to get some gear on, I guess, Idril and Nyx. I don't know if I've ever had to do that. There's not your average person has Sadie, Pharisee, and Regulus built, but they can't do gear too. Build them and you can do it for sure. I mean, that'd be very easy for you. There we go. Nope. Yes. Yeah, sure. Summon, dude. We'll probably do a pulse party if you want. were these great pieces before when I was looking? Godzilla's mom's brother. All right, he's very happy. That's good. All right, so let me do my guild boss. My gear is all over the place, but I think I can still probably crank it out. And yeah, that is the end of the takeover. I told him, like I said before, like in 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, whenever he wants, and the gear's good, I'll happily come in and set it up for him so the auto runs at 50k. It'll be pretty easy once he gets that sorted. Trust me, bro. Don't forget to like the stream, people. Do not forget. I did not forget. I did not. Oh. Oh, my luck, dude. $40+. Very sad. Took out Deimos, put in Arrogance. Yeah, you do want Arrogance's ult max, though. Yeah, you want his basic max. Alright. Let me do my guild boss. What's up, Skull King? Where's your gear? Oh, that's why Valkyria had all that gear. Is for my GVG. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so tons of my best gear is going to be all over the place. That's not good. Yeah. Oh, because the GVG. Frick, dude. This piece actually broke my heart. I don't know. I think I rolled that on stream. I don't know if anyone was there. It truly, truly broke my heart. I'm really GVG is my worst content by far. I don't do so much PvP content. That's for the real hardos. So yesterday I interrupted my GVG after the second field. Normally I do it before the first. I'm gonna try that again because that was really relaxing. So much my GVG, excuse me, my guild boss. It felt so much better. So let's see. I think I juiced up. No, I didn't. Okay, I did her in a bad build. Sorry, people in my guild. I did her in a guild boss build. Guild boss build. Build boss. Hey, it's your build, boss. You do what you gotta do. It's your build, boss. That's how my boss talks. I'm my boss. That's how I talk. I appreciate that, Artificial Gaming. Yeah, whether people like me or not, they can't say I'm not enthusiastic. I like the game. For me, it's between Realm Tear's not even in the conversation. It's between Frigid Flame and Wailing Skull, and I definitely think Wailing Skull. All right, let's try. As long as we can be at, like, I'd say 19 by the second shield, I can probably interrupt it and get it done. Obviously, this is not tuned for Dolores RNG, so maybe it's about time I do. I don't know. I won't stay in auto. No. I want at least 13k by 30. This looks insanely low. Someone's missing gear. Dolores, maybe. This is like insanely. This is like as low as I've ever seen it ever. Someone has to be missing gear. That is impossibly low. Oh, there. That really it? Everybody else was geared and that's the difference? Really? It's the lowest like I've ever seen. Could that literally be the difference? Maybe like one ult was off time, not timed right? I mean, that doesn't make sense. That was like a health and DPS piece. This is better. Why was that piece even on? Yeah, but like even with my auto runs, the lowest auto runs I'll ever see are like just over 11k by 430. I don't know what, or by 330, excuse me. And that was at, I don't know what that was, 9.5 or something insane. Oh yeah, look, Dolores isn't triggering her ult. You see that? She just didn't trigger her ult. Even still though, it still worked. Like it's still like not a great run, but it's way higher. All right, we'll let it go till the second shield. Who knows? So when I manual this, I can be easily over 15k by 320. And here we're like clawing. All right, we're at 18.5. I'm willing to risk it. I'll wait for the third shield. Freaking YOLO, dude. This still is faster if we do this like 3 times. This is so low though. We need at least 31, which I don't see happening right now. See Dolores just not going. Yeah, this does not work. Let me give it 2 more goes before I go to full manual. See, that's a number, baby. That's a number. All right. All right. 14k at 330. That's what we're talking about. I don't sleep as much as I would like, that's for sure. Look at this damage. There we go. Almost 20k. All right, let's interrupt it. This is basically a guarantee as long as I don't poop the dupe. No poop duping. No dupe pooping. Yeah, I think it's the 3rd most viewed video on my channel. You can go check it out. We can go super conservative now. I mean, this is all working out for us. We gotta wait, trigger. Oh my god, was he not? He was, right? We'll see when he comes. He didn't go orange. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, the only issue is I forgot to pick my picture up like I did now, so I was blocking some of the buttons while I'm going into detail saying what the buttons do. No, I frickin' blew it with Silas there. That sucks. We'll still get it. Yeah, 34-7 at the shield. I think we're looking pretty good. This is going to be a big number. Unless I really blow it. Let me just 1x it before I ruin everything. Isn't it amazing for anyone that was following me back then how badly I wanted Pyrus? I literally, like, my catchphrase was like, is this my Pyrus? And he was worth every inch of the hype I gave him. He completely transformed my guild tusk. He made all the difference in the world. Oh yeah, we got this, baby. Oh, we're gonna obliterate this. I think we're looking at 51.5 or so. Hell yeah, baby. 52 for the boys. Why not? No. I will take it. 51.5, just like I said. Calypso. Calypso's really good. I've used her in a lot of takeovers. Especially if you have her A1, she's really good. Wow, that's insane. I don't think my Zeal 2 ever has more damage than my Hex. Did I mess up Hex's artifact or something? I think it's about time I do that, though. Move it back. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, putting him in isn't going to bring you from 28 to 50. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that's to save myself time. I could do it even earlier, but I wait until I have like a couple thousand blood buffer. But yeah, there's no reason to sit there. Like, I sincerely don't care if I score 18k or 18 million. You know, I get there, and then once I hit like 20k, I have it scheduled. I save the auto to pick everybody out, pick everybody up, and end the fight. Yeah, I don't care. Like, if you want to get a high score in Nightmare 4 and, like, flex, it's okay. I'll tell you, though, if I start putting up, like, 70k in Nightmare 4, I'll probably pick up as well. If I could guarantee it be consistent. Ah, it's great to hear. Yeah, I never got around to making guides for all the faction trials, because by the time I could beat all of them, well, I'm still sitting on frickin' Northerner. But my heroes are too good now, so I can't make an interesting guide, really. Yeah, but then, I don't know, it's hard to motivate myself. I don't think I'm ever going to pull Shamir. If there was a Shamir banner, I'd consider pulling on it at this point. I obviously wouldn't, but kind of where I'm at. Isn't it crazy? I've been getting 50k chests for like 100 days. Until I do what? And I've only gotten 35 of these. So they've decided, you know what? Let's make these the rarest thing ever. Motivation to do what, though? You don't think I put out enough content, Michael? Oh, I don't know if I want to do it. I would need to think really hard to try to find free-to-play ways to do it. And a lot of them don't have free-to-play options, so, like, I don't know how interesting it is. What? Misclick. Why do they have to make the frickin' friendship heart thing cap at 600? Why not make it cap at 6,000 so you don't have to always cash them in? Ba-ba-dum-bum. Ba-ba-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, dum, dum. So, okay. Actually, for this fight, Ardia should be an avoid gazer, right? They'll be stuck at her, and then it's 4 tiles, so it'd be 32%. This was a fun fight. His heroes aren't geared or something. This is, yeah, we definitely need a set your own defense thing. This is just ridiculous. What even is that? I mean, Ardia didn't do 1 point of damage there. I think I missed. Yeah, frick, that was terrible. Dude, not having Ardia must suck, though. Sorry, guys. All right, should we do some GVG and then call it a day? Did I do everything? Promo raid. That's a good point. All right, I think I'm gonna film a pretty angry video. Actually, that's what I want to do. I want to talk about poison. This guy made a comment, and I kind of love what he said. What's up, Terry? I know Seamus sent me the screenshot from Forerunner. Did they announce the poison thing here? No way, right? It's definitely a nerf. No question about it. Do you guys know if this is reading that it can stack up to 10 times coming from different sources, or different sources can build their own 10 stacks? Doesn't matter. It's still a nerf, but I'm just curious if anyone thinks they have an answer on that. Yeah, I think so too. Insane. Now it's magic damage, so it's based off of the hero, like Burn, where before it was true damage based off of enemy max HP. So it's completely not viable because it's only present on heroes that don't have good stats to begin with. Kind of an awesome comment, yeah. That's why I'm featuring it. They didn't even just nerf it, they're also nerfing the heroes that can do it. They're making it even harder for them to do it to begin with. Alright, let's do this. How the heck are everybody? I am Fastidious. Welcome to my channel. Blah, blah, blah. We have a problem. So today was supposed to be a joyous day. It was announced in-game that on Global, we're getting what I honestly believe, I sincerely do believe, to be the best update in a gacha game I have ever seen. The April patch, I put the video out there. I meant every word of it. This thing is a freaking banger. Left, right, center. This thing is so good. New epic heroes, super viable epic heroes, including Esme, who we're going to get to very shortly. Gear Raid 4 content all of us have been looking forward to for so long and predicted would take longer than this to arrive. It's going to be a really amazing piece of content, a great equalizer piece of content, right? Because everyone gets 150 attempts to get the best things, and that's it. No one can wail hard on it, right? And on top of that, we're going from 10x to 15x on rate up banners. How good a day was it? Well, we had a big poopy taken on the day because right after that, I was made privy to the fact that poison is, you can't even call it a nerf. Poison is just, it's not poison anymore. It's getting completely reconstructed into a piece of dog duty that you place near the enemy and they go, all right, nice try. That's all it is now. It is absolutely terrible. So this was announced in the update announcements from Forerunner. So we can all make some noise. And honestly, I'm going to be releasing this video very late at night, so many people will miss it. I'll probably repost it again tomorrow. Hopefully it gets a little traction. Not for my views. It doesn't even matter. Just make noise in the comments. Make noise on Discord. This is unacceptable. There was no place in the world for poison in PvP. No place in the world. Why am I talking about PvP? Because that was the whole excuse. That was the whole excuse for the Besos rework. And honestly, I did a ton of testing on Besos today, pre and post nerf. I was really happy with what they did. You'll be seeing the video. Probably when you see this video, that video will already be out. It was great news, right? They went about it. They made us all really scared. The communications thing was a huge fiasco. It was honestly a debacle. It was terrible. But in the end, the outcome was completely acceptable. That was my conclusion, right? So we had all that, but the whole craziness behind that was powered by this. Besos adjustments. We designed Besos as a core hero, blah, 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 blah. However, Besos' exceptional skill range and damage multiplier have made him an effective standalone character in Gear Raid and Arena AoE DPS challenge. Again, astonishingly, his exceptional performance, blah, 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 right? Because of in the arena, it led to an imbalance. There was a competitive imbalance. They want him to have a prominent role in PvE, but not be unbalanced in arena. That's not what's going on here. There's no PvP. Lots of people very early game might use Cuke for PvP. I did my first month or so for single target just because I had a 5th slot. He was low cost and it was a little bit of damage. There is no meta with Cuke in PvP, and there certainly is none with Cutter and Screef and the like, right? And Esme, who's coming, she's good, but she was not going to be the meta in Arena. Certainly it didn't seem like that. No frickin' way about it. So what is all this? What's going on? Well, if you didn't know, previously, Poison was powerful because it was a debuff that did not scale off of the caster's stats, which allowed it to be viable when placed by any hero. There are very, very, very few heroes in the game that actually have Poison. As of now, if I'm not mistaken, it is 3. We've got 2 Star Piercers, 2 uncommons over here. Actually, it's 4. Excuse me, it's 4. So we have Cutter. He's got a poison here on the basic, and then he's got an AoE. Then we have Liam. Liam, very popular for Gear Raid 3. We'll get to him shortly. There's some more poison. And then we have 2 guys that are not in factions. They're all marksmen. 2 more marksmen. The aforementioned Cuke. He's got a little poison in the kit. And then we have Screef, who's literally just a bad version of Cutter. It was it. That was it. They saw a little bit of shine, especially early game in Guild Boss. You'd see a Cuke, you'd see a Cutter. Gear Raid 3, Liam made having not Silas or not Cetrum really viable. Some really great big brain strats people came up with. And then, Cutter, Cuke, heroes like that. I use Cutter in a ton of guides for Artifact Material Raid. And that was their entire performance. That was literally it. There was no crazy endgame. There was no meta. There was no PvP element. There was nothing that made Poison so special to warrant this. So what happened? Before, it dealt damage continuously, true damage equal to 1% of the target's max HP per second for 5 seconds. For 5 seconds, it could stack up to 3 times. Nice and simple. It could lead to some really nice damage, especially against big bosses, but it wasn't like they were Silas, just deleting people, right? It was really useful, but it was strictly PvP, and it wasn't game breaking, not in the slightest. I've literally never heard someone complain that poison amounted to a competitive imbalance. And you can't even talk about a competitive imbalance. And you can't even talk about a competitive And you can't even talk about a competitive imbalance because let me just, there you go, Liam, right there. There's a poison guy. I just bought him for, what was that, 2,000 or 5,000 gold in the shop. They sell Cuke every single day for 60 diamonds once you're past like chapter 5. The other two guys are also uncommons, right? There was no one that couldn't get their hands on these guys from the first day. You get Liam for free from like the second or third battle in chapter 1 of the normal campaign. No competitive imbalance existed here, right? Basically, they felt, ooh, that's for later. Basically, they felt that poison was just making PvE too easy, I presume. And I do takeovers all the time. No one is finding PvE too easy because of poison. So that's what it was before. The cool thing was you have these low rank heroes, uncommon heroes, a rare hero in Cuke, and now we have Esme coming. I said I'd get back to her. She's a new epic coming with poison. They could place it. Their stats didn't matter so much. You could build them with some attack speed, some rage regen, and they could do some awesome stuff. They could put out some real damage. Not game-breaking damage, but just some nice damage. They were an alternative to the meta. You know, they were a free-to-play option for PvE content. Simple as that. Now, and because, I need to say, because it was scaling off the target's max HP, it didn't matter that it was on an uncommon hero. Now it totally matters because now it's basically going to be its own version similar to Burning. It's going to deal 5% continuous magic damage for 10 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. Poison effects from different sources can coexist. So this does not mean, from the way I read it, that there can be different stacks of 10. It means different poison heroes can contribute to the big stack of 10. So even maxed out, this thing is doing 50% continuous magic damage per second for 10 seconds. Who the heck cares? That is going to be magic damage based off of the attack of the caster. The attack of Cuke, shall we? Cuke, the best option of the bunch. Shall we look at Cuke's attack? Anyone that was just participating in the Arbiter of Frost thing, the Immortal Codex, the dot damage, the damage over time boss, right? Did you find Cuke's attack? Excuse me, he's not in a faction. He's not even in a gosh darn faction. Did you find Cuke's attack to be particularly high when we all 6-starred him, and now it's literally for nothing? What is his attack at max level? Let me show you. Oh, it's 2,298. So there's no world. Who cares if it's 500% per second? Well, maybe in that case, but it can be 150. You know, when you there couldn't. Who cares if it's 5% or even what would be simpler? Doesn't matter if it's 5% per sec. God shit. Doesn't matter if it's 5% per stack or 25% for. It doesn't matter if it's 5% per stack up to 10 stacks or even 15. I mean, with that amount of attack, there is no world that he is going to do good damage. Moreover, that wasn't enough. They made poison way, way worse. Ooh, we're getting to that in a second. They made poison way, way, way worse. All right. So on top of the 3 main guys in the game that actually have it, on top of it being weaker for the 3 guys in the whole game that actually have it, they now all have a worse chance to place it. Cuke had a 30% chance to place it from his basic. Now it's down to 20%. And Cutter and Screef had a 30% on their basic. Now it's cut in half. Only a 15% chance. What more do you need to know? I will say, in their defense, it now lasts for 10 seconds as opposed to 5 seconds. So, you know, they needed maybe it. So the uptime will be longer. So the stacks can come in a bigger interval. So maybe a bit I can't talk. Maybe a bit smaller chance to place it was warranted, but it is just so much weaker to begin with. And it is so upsetting. If we finally wrap it up and look at Esme was someone I think a lot of us were really, really excited about. You know, we've been waiting for a new poison hero. Now we finally got one. Where is it? Notices. Oh, my sweet God. And if we go down here, I was really excited. I talked about Esme in the thing. Why can't I freaking find anything? I talked about Esme in the video I put out just today. The video where I literally said best update ever. We should be so excited. Props to the devs. And we had amazing comments. Everyone was so thrilled. You know, relentless blades make bounce attack and inflict poison. That poison's going to be stinky. Who the heck cares? It's not like Esme's coming in here with 4,800 attack. The reason burn works on burn heroes is because the best burn heroes in the game are like these fighters or Hex that put out tremendously powerful burns. But like, look at someone like Arrogance. We're talking big boy attack, 5248, not 2248 or wherever the heck that not 2248 or whatever the heck that Cuke has. So, what was that comment I kept accidentally sneaking in? Well, this is what kind of motivated me. I wanted to make the video earlier. I chose not to. It is now 12:09 a.m. the next day. And after this comment, I finally read it. You know what? This gave me the kick in the butt. Epic7 hates me says, there you go, 320. Thank you for this comment. I'm going to leave you guys with this. This is it. This is all you need to know. He touches on a lot of the things I've talked about before, but just says it so beautifully the way only a YouTube commenter could. Lol. So poison is nerfed. Lovely. Was there an excuse? Did it affect PvP as well? Did someone complain about it? So an easy free-to-play option for new and free-to-play players is out of the window. Great. Good stuff. Have to keep the game as pay-to-win as possible. Now you either need to pay a ton and hope to get lucky or grind for a year and hope to get super lucky lovely. People who kept screaming nerfs are good for the health of the game can eat their words and get wrecked, or explain to me how this nerf is good and is not about greed. You know, there are some exaggerations in there, but it's that last line. Everyone said, of course Besos needs a nerf. It's not good for the health of the game. Fine. How is this good for the health of the game? How is this good for the health of the game? A free-to-play option out the window, something not even close to overpowered, literally just viable that gave flexibility to players that weren't lucky enough to pull a Hex or a Silas or so on or so on. How? How is this good for the game? All right, I got to go edit that because that was a goddamn disaster. That was such a disaster. Let's do GVG before I forget. Let me hold myself accountable. I'm just sorting my files. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know if I've ever filmed on YouTube live to then post on YouTube, but to each their own. Like the stream, guys. Come on. Just like it. You can write in the comments that you love the stream. All right, let's do some GVG. So I think we're getting our asses beat, but maybe people haven't done their attacks yet. Oh yeah, we can look at this, guys. We can totally hang. Is this Farbstoff's thing or something? Why is it called Farb Spectrum? All right, what I like to do is look for people that have already been hit. Like, I can beat this team for sure. Let's see. Valkyria team, they're bunched up. I mean, I feel like, can I just go Flyers? I have all the legendary demon soldiers, of course. I'm getting my freaking butt. Well, what am I doing? What am I doing? All right, can I ever financially recover from this? I don't know. Should have brought a healer or something. This was so stupid. I need to go when Valkyria isn't ulting. These guys are so clutch, though. It's crazy. I think she's wasting her ult now. I hope. The slows from Mari are crazy. This was so stupid. Why didn't I preview how they beat this? This frickin' stall team. I can't keep up with this. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at GVG. I always do this. I should like do my research because I don't put enough time into it. And then I do this, and I just completely blow it for my whole team. Yeah, it was a bad idea. I thought I could time it out between the ults. I was so wrong. I think this might be the first time I've gone up against Mari. I'm just terrible at GVG. I don't think it needs a rework. I need a rework. I'm terrible. All right, let me do this again. So let me do my normal strat. I watch how my guildmates did it, and then I copy them. All right. Mashmeister, my guy. Oh, the mage is a good idea. The mage is a good call. So he did double mages, and then almost kills Valkyria, and then does kill Valkyria. Or not Valkyria, Constance. All right. And then does he pull? He pulls off a little Brokier kill, and then he goes. Is that the summoner guy with the little? What's the little skeleton soldiers? Are those just our little skeleton soldiers? Okay, and then just overwhelms them. Okay. All right. Mages. Stacked mages. Redemption. I'm gonna redeem myself. Just want to watch it again. I don't want to lose. So double mages. Then summoner guy, double summoner guy. He's good with his technique. Look at that stacking technique. He's been watching some YouTube videos. Double summoner guy, healer. And then clean up crew from there. All right. Yeah, Necromancer's the summoner guy. All right, redemption incoming. Mages. Where's my summoner guy? Summoner guy. Those seem to be the keys. I am going to go Pharaoh Guard. Then we'll go tank. Actually, maybe we'll go healer. Where's healer? Healer. And then we'll go these guys. They are one. They are one. Did he do double summoner? I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did he do double summoner? I feel like he did. Yes. Revive yourself, Valkyria. Come on, mages. Or Constance. Kill Constance. Yes, Constance is dead. All right, great. I'm learning so much. You are one. Go, you are one. Oh no, I'm still gonna lose. Yes, Brookier's dead. Yay! I win! Yo! No, you can't all die. Come on, guys. Guys, come on. Oh, yeah. No, no, no! We can't die. Oh, yeah, come on. Get summoned. Get summoned, baby. Come on now. Kill that Valkyria. Let's go! Just follow your frickin'... See, I don't know the strats, man. I don't know the strats. Just, I gotta trust my clansmen, my guildmates, man. They know better than me. They're the ones that are on top of it. Thank you, Mashmeister. Shout out to Mashmeister. This is how I will learn. Too many melee? What do you mean too many melee? We won. There's no such thing as too many anything. A W is a W. All right, so same team. Run it back. Run it back. We learned from the best. Now let's put that to good use. Let's put that to good use. They're all spread out now, though. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. They're all spread out. I'm not doing myself any favors. That wasn't good. Not good at all. So there's literally, this was so stupid. I didn't even look at the frickin' map. What am I doing? All right, new strat. New strat. Running back. I should have done the healer. No healer. Go. Heal. 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 Heal them. Okay. All right. Heal them again. All right. This is so bad. We got time. We got time. Okay. Kill hearts. Kill hearts. We'll kill hearts now. Kill him. Just kill him. Just kill hearts. Just kill hearts. Oh, no. This isn't good at all. Overwhelm them. Kill Valkyria. Go, go, go. Oh, this is infuriating. All right, his heart's dead? No, he's not dead. Go! This isn't good. All right. Kill her. Kill her. All right, we got it. We got it. Just kill Valkyria. Just freaking kill Valkyria. There it is. Go. Kill her. Just kill her. It's not that hard. Stop the... Oh, my God. I'm in fear. This is so annoying. This was terrible. This was a disaster. All right. Obviously, no mages, but god dang, are those mages tanky. That's crazy, though. Okay, we need to do maybe the Marksman, and they'll march through towards the end. I don't know. Mashmeister again, baby. Mashmeister, king of the strats. He went mages again. He ran it back. He ran it back. Then he went double scourge. Maybe that was it. I went too early with the fighters. Maybe that was a mistake. Double scourge, then healer. I mean, who knew that the mages were that tanky? Okay, got it. I mean, this freeze stall is insane. And then he goes flyers. All right. All right. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's try that. I'm learning from the best. I'm learning from the best. And I've also learned my lesson that I'm not going into these things frickin' raw dog. No. All right. They are one. They are one. All right, he was patient as hell. I'm gonna be patient as hell. We're gonna do a double necromancer guy. Hold on, boys. Hold on, boys. I believe in you. Pop that hearts. And he gets frickin' revived by gosh darn Valkyria. Jeez Louise. Run it back. Pop that boy. Pop that boy. No more revive. Oh, now we're frozen. Jesus. This is not good. This really didn't go well for us. Somehow a couple got healed up, but power through. Okay. Some are through. This is stupid. I hate this. I don't get why hearts can't die. Who can explain that to me? All right, some people are about to get through, and now no, they got pushed back. That is infuriating. I'm going to lose again. Damn it, just die. It's over. It's too late now. All right, we're learning. We're learning. All right. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. All right, I want to find a similar team. So what have I learned? What have I learned? They're bunched up now, so maybe Mari will get rocked. I don't know. I think maybe instead of you, I bring the axe slaughterers again. I think they did more good. And then maybe at the end, we bring our big boys. What do we think about that? No flyers? Because of Maul, you mean? I'm Valkyria. Yeah, all right, we learned our lesson. You're right. All right, you're right. Maybe like this. So this will, he'll be able to tank Valkyria. What do we think? The 6 cost, dude? Oh, the big boy? Sure. Like this? I gotta come out of this thing with 4 wins, so we gotta go 3 and 1 now. So I gotta dial in. No one has any thoughts. Then I'm YOLOing. Yeah, I use the epic archers, but I guess they could pick off Vortex. Right? Is Vortex going to be considered closer? All right, yeah, let's do that. I agree. I like that. If Vortex is going to be considered closer. A range behind the AoE guy? No? We could go... We don't want to bring the red archers. I don't have that much time, guys, so if anyone has a big idea, otherwise I think I will just I don't know. This. No. I think I'll do this. The archer for the magic tanks. All right. We'll do that one. If that doesn't work, we'll bring the archers. The thing is, though, do we have enough DPS? That's what I'm wondering. You mean these guys? The Scourges? Alright, then let's bring them. Let's just try it. I've never even used them before, so we gotta try it. I got scared. I brought a healer. I shouldn't have done that. This was bad. I did very bad. I don't know what to do. Guy's doing no damage. I think I don't have enough time because Mari's just gonna slow me anyway. This is terrible. I really messed up here. I don't like this stall meta. This is pretty boring. I don't I don't really get it. We just can't move. So I've never said I was good at Guild Wars, guys. Time to go 3-0. It's time to go 3-0. All right, Savvy Run. What do you do, buddy? Double Archer. Oh, did he not set his Vortex? Oh, and now they move on. All right, so that was a waste. Not great. So we can learn from what he does next. So he goes Scourge. Flyer. Flyer one-shots Vortex. All right. That's the trick there. Go for that Vortex one-shot. Scourge, Axe. All right, I think we can handle this. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. He was definitely sweating on that one. He didn't know it was going down like that. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go this guy first, we bait some damage, then we go Scourge. They get a little distracted. Then we go Flyer. And then we can mop up at the end with these guys. That's what I think we should do. I think we go like this. This is what I think. Hero Guard. Unless, well, Boreas just, not Boreas, Silas just instant kill him. Maybe he will, actually. Maybe Destruction Knight. He gets washed. Then we go Scourge and Lightning Guards. What do you think? Destruction Knight, Scourge, Lightning Guard. Frickin' YOLO. I don't know. I'm doing Destruction Knight and then, yeah, fine. Destruction Guard and then the Destruction Knight and then the Lightning Guard. I'm so bad at that. I made that look so hard. Don't die. No, I frickin' blew it. I frickin' blew that. If I just deployed them at the same time, I won. I'm an idiot. That was so bad. Can they tank it? Can they tank it? There's no way. Just kill frickin' Bryce. Just shoot. Just kill him. What is that? What is that? It's over now. That was terrible. What's the trick to making it silky smooth that I obviously just blew? This is terrible. This is awful. This is so bad. Did we just win? Go, guys. Go, go, go. No. We got one in at least. Yeah, but I found when I would drop one, then the slow-mo ended. I feel like that could have worked if I didn't mess that up. We did get one through. AoE guy. Okay, we can do the AoE guy. What is that? We're going gold, baby. We're going gold. We're going gold. All right, so 10, and then I can double slow-mo, you're saying. Let's try it out. Oh, drop the other one on top. I'm gonna try to go for the slow-mo. I know that's the strat. That's what Slicks told me too. Okay, nice. Okay, so you can do. There it is. So this should work. This should work. Frickin' kill vortex right now. Yes. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, we've got a strat, baby. We're cooking with gas. We are cooking. It's gas time. Kill Regulus. Die, Regulus. Regulus, I'm completely prepared for you to die. No one's healing him, though. It's okay. The slow-mo, baby. I'm gonna have to make a video about the slow-mo now. That's the strat. Yes. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so good at guild being guild. It's so easy for me. So bad. First try. First try. Yes. Is that normal to get a frickin' hell yeah. That was amazing. Run it back, dude. It's so easy for us. Just run it back. That won't work, actually. All right, we'll go double mage. No, we're going to go Destruction Knight. All right, wait, hold on. Destruction Knight. They're all bunched up. We're gonna go Destruction Knight, double mage. Destruction Knight, double mage, double Scourge, healer. And then, wait, this is what I'm thinking. Bomb Bug? I don't know. I've never used Bomb Bug. Is Ma good for anything, or he's not? No way. I'm thinking, I'm going, I'm going like this. This is what I think. You think we should go Epic Mage? I don't know. I've never used the Epic Mage. What's the benefit? Less cost. I think this could work. Is this my last fight, or I have one more? I could see this working. How many fights do I have left? Do I have no more fights? Of course I have more fights. This is my last fight. All right, we got to go out with a bang. We got to go out with a bang. Where was the team I wanted to fight? Lost them. Lost the team. Where's the team I was gonna fight? I don't even know who Red Mage is. There's a Red Mage. There they are. Also, you said double Demon Soldier. They're all Demon Soldiers. I think I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to go with my gut. Ma doesn't do anything. I don't think I've ever won with Ma. Apparently he used to be good, but since I've had him, I never win with him. All right, this is what I'm going to do. Destruction Knight, double Mage, double Scourge, double Archer. And I don't even know why you're here. If it starts falling apart on you, you go for grab another tank. That's what we're going to do. This is what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I should have taken them out. Yeah, you're right. I don't really need the Archer. Whatever. Oh, what am I doing? It's all going according to plan, baby. I'm gonna lose. I guarantee you I'm gonna lose. I'll be gobsmacked if I don't lose. Double Mage, baby! Two mages for deployment. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, next GVG I'll try that. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty spicy. Pretty sweet and spicy. Take out that frickin'... I hate Valkyria. She's so good. One of these guys has to die. Come on now. Oh my god. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient. Oh shoot, wait, hold on. Are they dead? Did they really? This is terrible. Alright. Do double Archer, roll Prey. There's nothing else I can do. I made my bed. Now I gotta sleep in it. This is terrible. Jesus Christ. This is the bloodbath to end all. I mean, this is comedy, is what it is. This is the ultimate bloodbath. What is going on? This is so bad. This is so bad. This is one of the worst things I ever did. I'm gonna retire. This was so bad. Oh my god. I'm blaming it on the sleep deprivation. Oh my god. All right, I need a. You know what? I'm gonna do Earl, you hold me to this. I need to do a stream where all I do is just grind this on friendly battle until I know what I'm doing. Because boy, do I not know what I'm doing. God damn it, I'm terrible. I think I went 2 and 6. Either 3 and 5. I think I went 2 and 6. Yeah, we definitely went 2 and 6. Oh my god. Bi-weekly. Dude, remind me every day, dude. I mean, I'm terrible. Jesus. All right, let me go edit that video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This turned into a very long stream that I didn't anticipate. Hope I didn't run out of the... No, I didn't. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Peace. Much love. Share with your mother. See you tomorrow. Bye.